left center field. Pretty well struck. Here, Nico Hoerner, line drive homer into the bleachers. Cubs lead. It's 3-1.
This home run replay is brought to you by Toyota, official vehicle of the Chicago Cubs. Breaking pitch up above the knees. Line drive from Hoerner. Huge swing in the bat. How about that? Oh my goodness.
That's the face of opening day. I can't believe it. It's opening day.
Fielder is very, very deep. O'Neill out to left. Gone. Opening day bomb off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. 4-0 St. Louis. Somewhere Larry Walker is watching us and loving this. His Canadian brother going deep here in St. Louis. What a start for Tyler O'Neill. Just enough to be a little bit of a nuisance.
To get 15,000 people out of their seat.
Edman hits it down the left field line. It is hooking, and it's a fair ball. Tommy Edman takes it deep, and it's an opening day homer. Tommy Edman.
This is why you got to love this kid, Danny, to go with that Gold Glove. He switch hits, and he's got some pop from both sides. The left-handed swing, a little bit typical of a lefty. Right-handed swing, more of a pull, flatter swing. He gets on top of that ball and hits a missile into the seats.
The Pirates. Arenado out to deep left at the wall. Gone. Nolan goes deep. Last year he did it on opening day. He does it again in 2022. And the Cardinals are pouring it on here at Busch.
See you later. A no-doubter to the second deck. And he's one homer from 100. It's not one of his longest, but it might have been one of his loudest. 111 off the bat. You talk about being a ball down and in the nitro zone for a lefty. And Trevor May knew it as he waves that ball away. My goodness. Juan Soto. Explosions off the bat. Juan Soto, first homer of the 2022 season. Just the balance that he has. How strong he is into his legs. Nothing going forward. Everything just straight through the ball. Those are majestic. I mean, because everyone will talk about the launch angle era. He just hits high line drives. That's all you have to say. Yeah. It's not a fly ball. I mean, it's just an absolute rocket.
And this ball is driven to left. Ozuna going back. He is looking up at the wall, and over the wall it goes. A 3-run home run for the number 9 hitter, Brandon Drury. And the Reds now break it open.
What a big at-bat right there by Brandon Drury, who had a lot of big pinch hit at-bats last year with the Mets. This time here, gets a hanging breaking ball and gets it out in front and barrels it. Max Fried right now not too happy. Ball stays up in the zone. You see where it misses location. Give a lot of credit to Drury. Does not cut off his swing at all. Stays back, sees it, puts that foot down and launches.
3-2 on the way. Swung on in a deep fly ball, rising back to left field. That one's going to be buried into the seats. He just scorned that ball deep over the left center field wall. And Riley continues his strong opening night performance. A 2-run home run. It's now a 6-3 ball game.
Wow. Turned around a 94-mile-an-hour heater down the middle that time.
Still no one out.
Eric Johnson again out. Try to calm his young pitcher down, but is there another late inning rally in store for the Braves beginning in the 8th again?
Ryan Tepera, the new pitcher.
Who?
Ryan Tepera.
Who's that?
Alex Bregman greets him with a drive to left field. Adele all the way back near the wall. He will reach up, and that ball is gone. Home run. Alex Bregman. 2-0 Astros. Greeting Tepera with a first pitch home run.
Couldn't have drawn that up any better. Good to see Alex Bregman swing the bat early with that first base hit and RBI. He's responsible for both those runs now for the Astros, driving both of them in. Little bounce in that step after that Breggy bomb.
Yes. Saying they're still doing some sketchy things.
Jordan drives one deep to center field. Trout will watch this one. That's into the bushes and straightaway center field. The big man clears the center field wall. Back-to-back jacks, and the Astros lead 3-0.
Oh, just crushing egos out there. Wow, that was thunderous off the bat. That's why you get on an airplane and show up in these ballparks. That swing is taking butts out of the seats here in Anaheim. Here they are, Alex Bregman getting things started. You don't need to know what's coming when it's put in a position like that where all you got to do is react and lay the barrel to it. It's a deep left field out here in Anaheim, but he got enough on it to get it up and over the glove of Joe Adele, and this one is just absolutely annihilated. Down and away, let the big man get his arms extended, and then just the sound off his bat is so much different.
Seth Beer, fly ball, right field. It's National Beer Day. Good night, everybody. Oh, you couldn't have scripted it any better. Seth Beer wins it on opening night. Wow. I don't believe it. Get that man a beer. You get him a double. I think I'll join him in a few minutes. We told you Seth Beer was going to hit, and boy, did he come up with a big one right there. Wow. His first career walk-off home run. Seth Beer wins it.
Oh, loopy breaking ball that stays on the inside part and down. See you later.
Oh, what a night. That's only their third hit of the ball game, but three's enough. And what a start to 2022. I tell you what, I could use a beer myself right now after that.
What a finish.
Hitting .302 off him at Fenway. High fly ball into right field, backing up his Judge all the way back, and kiss it goodbye. Rafael Devers right out of the chute. The Red Sox lead it 2-0 with a bomb to right field.
Here we go, right from the get-go. High fastball, and Devers loses it. This ball is up out of the strike zone. What a way to start the season. He's had a good spring. It continues. Look at this piece of cheese up top. See ya.
No doubter, second tank. What a way to start the season.
Where's my checkbook?
Wow.
First.
High fly ball, deep right field. There it goes. See ya. A long 2-run home run for Anthony Rizzo. And it's Red Sox 3, Yankees 2.
Right back at you. The proverbial bloop and a blast. Yankees down 3 runs in the first, now 3-2.
Driven out to right field. Bradley back, turning, looking, bullet, see ya. Tie game.
I mean, there's getting out of here in a hurry, and then there's this. Don't blink. Short porch helps.
High fly ball, deep right center. Going back, Hernandez, track, wall, tie game. See ya! A big home run for LeMahieu. It's 4-4 in the Bronx. They finally get to Whitlock. And Cora goes to the bullpen.
A fired up DJ LeMahieu. Kind of knows it right here. I don't see him display that kind of emotion too often. I think it was the right call putting him in the starting lineup today.
Well, LeMahieu did not have the season he wanted last year. Injury slowed him down. He's feeling good, feeling even better now after that home run.
Andrew Vaughn corks this ball to left. Meadows back. This is gone! Hard throwing lefty. Smash out of the ballpark late. Andrew Vaughn does it again. It's 4-3 Sox.
That one hugged the line the whole way, and Andrew Vaughn got what appeared to be a cutter inside and took it just down the line. The only question, it was going to be far enough. The only question for Ryan Blakeney is, would it stay fair long enough? And this is a cutter inside. Our Ford home run replay. Andrew knows he got all of it. Would it stay fair? It was answered. It would, and the Sox have the lead.
Another 3-2. Left field, deep. Jimenez watching it fly away. Tied at 4. The local kid does it again.
Oh, he motioned there.
Oh, this is beautiful.
This is a short, quick bat. And the 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and it does the job.
Man up.
right?
Yep.
3 balls, 2 strikes to Schwarber. And the pitch. And a high fly ball to right field. Piscotty's going back, and it is gone! What a way to start for Kyle Schwarber. A leadoff home run. And the Phillies take a 1-0 lead.
Wow.
I was watching him when they announced his name, and then they started announcing JT and Bryce and the guys coming up behind him. He was just looking around, taking everything in. Now, he's had opening days in Wrigley, he's had opening days with Washington. You know, how big do you think this is for him, knowing that he's going to be here for a while?
Yeah, it's going to be exciting for the young man. And this is a guy who really wants to win.
Hit pretty well to right center, toward the wall, and that baby's gone. Chad Pinder gets the first hit for the Athletics, and it's a home run. So Pinder to right center field.
Well, you can see where the glove of Real Muto is set up. They want this down and away. Unfortunately for Mr. Nola, this pitch is up and right in to the go zone for Chad Pinder.
And that one is smoked to right field. And that baby's gone. Well, folks, we have a new ball game. It's 6-4.
Never seemed like he was at 100%, even after missing a month. Played only 110 games. Santander gets a hold of this one out to center field. Kiermaier is back at the wall. It is gone. The Orioles' first run of the season is a game-tying solo blast. Anthony Santander is healthy and he's homer happy. And we're 1-1 in the 6th.
Devin, all you got to do is look at the look on his face when he makes contact. Because this is a high slider. He's going to backspin it. And when he hits it, he knows it's gone. Take a look at his facial expression right there. It's just a matter of put the bat down and trot around the bases. Game's tied.
Eugenio Suarez is on deck. If he can keep it going. High drive, deep left center field. That ball is out of here. 2-0 Mariners. Mitch Haniger picking up where he left off last year. And the Mariners have an early lead here in Minnesota. Mitch Haniger. Hey now. What a blast. A great way to start.
We talked about it. Joe Ryan, he's a fly ball pitcher, and Mitch got every bit of that.
First time Ryan has given up a hit in a first inning of one of his games. The first time, and it was a big boom by Mitch Haniger. That's impressive. Got just what he was looking for and wrote it out. 2-0.
1-0 to Urshela. That's hit well to left field. Winker going back, looking up, and it is gone. A home run. Gio Urshela. It's the Twins' first home run of the year.
Oh, welcome to town right there. That's a good way to introduce yourself. Nice play. Last half inning on the defensive side, running up the tarp, and then comes up leading off the inning and gets himself a little slider down, got extended, and sounded real good coming off. And that'll wake this crowd up on opening day. Twins really needed a jolt right there, and he provided one.
That one has hit a mile. Way back into left field. Hello, Berkeley. First home run of the year. Joey Bart. Well, all spring long, you've been hearing the word come out of the Giants camp that Joey Bart is a different guy. And it's all about confidence.
And Stallings drives one to deep left field, way back, and a home run for Jacob Stallings in his Marlins debut. It's a one-run game in the 7th.
Let's go. Catchers, do it. Jacob Stallings, have a day. Pickoff, caught stealing, and now a little ambush central, leaving the yard to the left side. Gotta love it. Jacob Stallings, announcer presence, boy.
2-1, runner goes. Jazz swings, sends one in the air, left field, hit deep, carrying, gone! A home run for Jazz Chisholm, and the Marlins come back and take the lead in the 9th.
Do it, Jazz. He can hit some big homers. He did it last year against Alvarado. I remember that game against the Phillies. DeGrom, as they throw the ball back, throw that ball back, give it to Jazz Chisholm. What a swing. We talk about getting the tying run to the plate. The Marlins get the winning run to the plate, and Jazz Chisholm do it.
Fly ball to left. Hit well. It is out of here. And this game is tied. How about that?
Well, hanging sliders go as far as hanging fastballs. Look at the location mistake from Bender. And that's just a goose egg lobbying right up there around the belt. Hits it 107 miles per hour, so he got a pretty good piece of it. About halfway up the bleachers.
Any cake, and they said, well, we don't really do cake pregame. Deep fly out to right field, heading for the foul pole, and it takes a bounce off. Jeff McNeil, happy birthday. He goes back-to-back jacks on that trip around the sun. That's a lucky day for him. He ties this thing all up at 1 apiece. He's got his first of the season.
And with that smile on his face, I feel like he knows. I feel like he knows that he went deep on his birthday last year.
That birthday juice.
He got the birthday pop. Game, but they're not really students of the game. Scherzer is a guy.
Bell with a power out, up, back, and let it fly. Josh Bell with a 2-run moonshot. And we are all tied at 3.
Josh Bell, 260 guy, can hit 30 home runs every season, and he finds a way to put the barrel on the ball and hit this ball 443 feet, 100.
And 6 RBIs. The 1-2. And he lifts this one center field. Chases Springer back to the warning track, all the way back. And that one's gone. What a start for Brad Miller and the Texas Rangers as they jump out 1-0. Wow.
What a way to start the season for Brad Miller. We've talked about so many of the other guys that he probably hasn't gotten the love that he deserves, and he gets it now after one at-bat. Breaking ball that didn't spin nearly as much as we're used to seeing from Jose Barrios. Out over the plate. Brad Miller could get his arms extended, and George Springer knew it. He gave it an effort, but he knew that was gone as he tried to chase it down there in center field.
And Garver just tattoos that one deep to left and gone. Second Rangers home run of the night. And they lead it 6-0.
This is why Mitch Garver is here. He is a good defensive catcher, but he brings a ton of power to the table. Last year, the Rangers defensively did a very nice job behind home plate, but there were some struggles offensively. And we mentioned this in the open. Mitch Garver batting fourth as a catcher in the Rangers opening day lineup. It's the first time it's happened since 1972. This is a two-seam fastball that came back over the plate. Didn't get the run, stayed flat. Mitch Garver figured out a way to get it up in the air and absolutely hammered it.
Driven to right field. It's deep. It's gone. To break the jacket out this year.
A brand new jacket, and the guy that led the team in RBIs last year gets to wear it first. Teoscar Hernandez.
Paid attendance tonight. This ball in the air, out to right field and gone. A home run for El Bombi, and he has tied this game at 8. A 2-out shot by Garcia.
This is impressive for so many reasons. First of all, Adolis Garcia, how many times did we see it? Late in the game, home runs to the opposite field. But now he does it against a guy who's very difficult to hit home runs against. Look at this delivery for a right-handed hitter. It's a two-seam fastball. It comes back a little bit. We were talking about Blue Jay hitters keeping their heads down, and right over that A&W sign, Hicksey's favorite restaurant we found out here. Matt.
Danny Jansen, left field, gone. Pretty good movie so far. I like the way it starts. It's interesting.
Yeah, you can't figure out the ending with the way it started, that's for sure. But Danny Jansen, big smile on his face. He had a tough offensive start to his season, but boy, did he finish up strong. And now, for the second time this season, the home run jacket has been brought up. And that was a shot.
We want you to get involved in the broadcast as well. If you want to find us on the medias of social.
Social media for kids.
Altuve drives into the left center field gap. Trout going back, and he's going to watch it go. A leadoff home run for Jose Altuve, and the Astros lead 1-0.
There you have leadoff Altuve, and he is clearing those hips. We'll get into that a little bit later. He's had a lot of power, a lot of homers to the left side. Gets ahead in the count here and drives a pitch over the middle.
I know you're not.
But I know Jake very well. That was his best inning, the last one.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Also, Ted and the Beard, you're welcome to come to my office anytime, please.
All right, sounds good.
We come back from that interview with a home run.
Wow. Again.
From Aledmus Diaz to tie the game at 2.
Things happen quick in baseball. They happen quick.
That's
You
yeah.
blink, and all of a sudden, Aledmus Diaz. Let's see what he gets here. Fastball inside. Actually, from that angle, I can't really tell if that was a cutter, but gets something hard inside, and he's on time. And there's a no doubt home run. Tie ball game. We got a good baseball game.
It really is. Can you eat your own salsa?
Bregman turns on one to left field. Did you? Alex Bregman. Back-to-back games with a home run. The Astros lead is 2.
Definitely salsa'd up.
I was going to say, got enough dip on his chip with that one.
Dip on the chip. Hey, that's what's great about having you, Katie.
Is it?
New stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Salsa dip on the chip, caffeinated, eyes open. He saw it good, and that's what he does. Top hand is healthy.
Hang, bang. Looked like he wasn't fooled by the curveball. And just an absolute on-time thing of beauty. That's good hit.
He have a lot of good people around him. And now he's taking it.
A home run for your son!
Happy now.
Cecilia, what are you feeling?
He's gonna kill me now.
Very happy. I don't know, Steven. They might make me stay here for the rest of the game.
Oh, come on. Happy. Thank you, guys.
Did you teach him everything he knows, Geronimo? Did you teach him everything?
Yes, I do. We try hard.
What an amazing moment for your family. I'm so happy for you guys.
You can fill whatever you need.
Tucker to right. No doubt about it. Oh, goodness, that ball was torched. And a 3-run home run for the Astros. It's like I've had enough of our solo blast. 12-2 Houston.
He was hitting the ball hard, and this time he got under it instead of on top of it. And that was, can you say it, Katie? Wow. That was a spectacle. That was high. That was deep. See this. Gets kind of an off-speed, probably cutter slider over the plate, and he does not miss. Wow. That's a beautiful bat path, too, for a cutter coming in on you. You can see his barrel kind of gets under. That's the whole new swing plane with anything that's sinking.
Oh!
Little one.
I don't want to make anybody's ears bleed.
I do.
Go to Kyle Tucker. Sends it into left center field. Marsh will give chase and run out of room. Kyle Tucker, for the second time tonight, has gone deep. And it's a 13 spot for the Stros.
I'm going to say it for Katie. Wow.
Thank you.
Because, you know, he was 0 for 3 and he was hitting the ball hard and he hurt us. We gave him the opposite of the announcer curse. We gave him the announcer blessing. He made it rain down right field line over the foul pole, and right here he hits. This is to left center. This is Oppo, and it was loud. Like with my headset on and all the noise, it was just like one of those beautiful cracks off the bat. And this is a line drive. Look how high this hits. Okay, I don't know what that hit. Maybe I missaw it, but it's still a laser missile the opposite field.
You get to the right.
In the air to left field, struck pretty well. Peralta going back, looking up, it is gone! Jurickson Profar, it's a 2-run home run, and the Padres take a 2-0 lead. Line drive home run off the bat of Jurickson Profar. And a bat flip about halfway down the first base line.
Talk about turning on a fastball. There's the big hit that the Padres were looking for last night. They got it tonight now from Merrill Kelly. We talked about it from Wendelken. How about the fastball, outer third at 89? Got extended, got to the outside part of the plate, to the pull side. Cuidado.
And the local boy Bruce Zimmerman will make the opening day start. Ryan Mountcastle, first pitch swinging out to right field. Phillips at the wall. It is out of here. A first pitch assault. Ryan Mountcastle, the Orioles home run leader a season ago, gets on the board in a big way in 2022.
Well, he had 33 last year, and the last 2 months hit 8 each. The month of June he hit 9. And for him it's like he just flew out to right. But how about the leadoff walk to Mateo on a 3-2 breaking ball with a 3-0 lead?
There's a shot back into deep right. That's got some carry to it. And we'll get out of here.
seat to the right. A two-run shot. And the Rays expand the lead again. Mejia got down in the count in the second inning when he singled on the run. Got it to 2-2 and lowers the boom with that two-run shot.
What a battling at bat. Seeing a lot of pitches, fouling off a lot of pitches, and then going up to get the letter high heater and get on top of it. That is just an outstanding job by Mejia. Wander Franco loving every bit of it, as well he should.
Grandal loads up and crushes this ball deep to right and bring him home. 4-0 Sox in the 6th inning. That ball was demolished.
Well, that's what he looked like most of the second half of last year, and he's always had good swings at Mize. First home run of the year, the first 2 driven in, and it doubles the lead. It's a 4-0 Sox lead. And I would think that's going to be it. The Ford home run replay, he got his fastball, he took it out of the park. And that fastball just stayed there. Didn't have a lot of movement on it, and that's going to be it for Mize, who has never beaten the Sox. And that streak will continue.
Chalk one up for hard-hit baseballs, right? Yep. Even though the Sox hadn't paid off the jackpot, you come into the inning with 7. The 7.
Long look in from Gilbert to Murphy. A blast to right field. Going back. Haniger at the wall. It's gone. Luis Ariz pulls one over the wall, and the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's a way to celebrate your birthday right there. He knew it off the bat. Little dance, little celebration going around first, and you put him in the lineup today with the hopes he might do something special against the right hitter, and he did.
Happy birthday, Luis Ariz.
1 out, nobody on. Fly ball with some carry. Deep right center field. And it's off the facing. That's a home run for the Murph. Tom Murphy with his first hit of the season. A home run, and it puts the Mariners in front 2-1.
There was nothing cheap about it either. 403 to the base of the fence.
We often refer to him as the strong, that's not pound for pound, but the strongest guy on the team.
Yeah, takes advantage of a fastball, middle of the plate, 92 miles an hour, right on the barrel.
And he hit the target. But a boom, boom.
Behind him will get it done if he doesn't. A high fly to deep left field. Buxton turns on one into the third deck. And the Twins take a late inning lead.
Wow. That was a bomb. All you got to do is get the barrel to it when a guy throws that hard. He got the barrel to it. He hit that thing about 6 rows up in the third deck. And you see the excitement right there. Big hit right there. Boys are fired up. The crowd's into it. Love it.
In the air. Out to deep right. Tucker is back, runs into the wall as that baby is out of here. 2-run homer, opposite way, Paul DeYoung.
Tell you what, that ball is hit. It's a big ballpark. That ball is crushed to right field.
Well, Jimmy, you said the ball is over his head. He's not going to get there. And he was going to get this one, and he ran right into the wall.
Being this deep, you would think he knows where the fence is, and he doesn't even know where he's at. That's surprising right there.
And he sends one a long way to left field and gone. Number 1 on the season for Bo Bichette, and it has tied the game. Boy, he looked over the first pitch. Buck was taken all the way. And anything but on the second pitch.
29 a year ago, #1 this year. And so many guys in this lineup can tie the score up. And third time this season, they've broken out the home run jacket.
And one run. That one is stroked deep. High. Way back there to right. Yes, sir. It's gone. Alex Verdugo liking New York City, and the Red Sox are on top 2-0.
Easy swinging. Alex Verdugo. I don't know who he's pointing to, all of his fans.
Well, there are quite a few of them. Yeah, down the left field line there are.
I'll tell you, he's barking at somebody, but that was an easy stroke. How about that? Showing off his power. Look at how easy this swing was. Fastball middle. And he knew it was gone off the bat. Little lift. Nicely done. 2-run bridge ball.
Second life. High fly ball. Right field. Bradley back. Looking up. See ya. Tie game. A 2-run home run for Rizzo. That one's drilled deep to left center field. There it goes. See ya. 6 games in a row. A 2-run shot. And the Yankees lead 4-2.
Gets Oakland hitting .306 against them. And he hits one in the air, left center field. That's deep. Going back is Pache. It is gone! 2-run home run for Castellanos. He had a nice welcoming yesterday, but today it's even better. And the Phillies jump out to a 2-0 lead. That a baby.
This is going to be a heck of a fun year. If all those guys stay healthy, good Lord. When you talk about the power with Castellanos to all fields, it's just a pitch down and away from him. He just went out and got it. That was where you caught Freddie Freeman's ball.
Yeah, 8-1, and Irvin delivers. In the air to left field. Going back on it is Pinder, and it is gone! Into the first row before it drops to the flower bed. Just out of the ballpark, a solo home run for Hoskins, and the Phillies add on. It's 3-0.
He came up with the defensive, the Hyundai defensive play of the game, Tom, and now he comes up with the leadoff home run to give the Phillies that 3-0 lead.
I didn't know if that ball would have enough carry on it, honestly.
You know, I didn't either, but when I turned around and when I peeked down at Reese, he was looking in the dugout right there. So
yes, he did.
He thought he got it. It doesn't matter what we think. All it matters is that those
play, and then lead off the next inning. And a high fly ball to left field. Pinder going back, and it's gone! Back-to-back home runs! Segura and Hoskins, 4-0 Phillies. That one was kind of a no doubt about it.
Now, when you watch Gene come out of the box, he knew he got it. Oh boy, is this going to be a fun baseball season. Yeah, watch Gene right here. He knew he got it. Hey, what? Everyone wants to be a part of the party, don't they?
2-1. He gets one in the air to deep left field. Back toward the corner goes Thomas. Right back near the wall. It's out of here! Grand slam, Pete Alonso! A towering grand slam for Pete for his first home run, and the Mets have a 4-0 lead.
Who said he doesn't like DHing?
1-0 game, top three. Payoff pitch is drilled in the air to left field, and the first home run of 2022 belongs to Austin Barnes. The game is tied at 1. .453 feet.
Of course, everybody had Austin Barnes in their pool for the first Dodger home run of the year. That was no messing around. That thing was crushed.
This ball driven to center field and deep. Connor Joe has clipped one. Rockies take a 3-2 lead. Was a big fly.
I don't think there's many spots left on the Connor Joe train. But if there is, you better hop on.
You better hop on. For him, throwing in your hometown, your home opener. So Bob Melvin very much aware of that. This is lifted deep to left center field. And it's gone. It snuck over there for the freight train. And carried out of here, and we're tied at 2. That just kept going and going between Beatty and Grisham, and Peralta's first ties it up.
Well, we saw that throughout spring training from David Peralta, the ability to drive the ball to the opposite field and get carried. Our Chaz Roberts air conditioning and plumbing, cool play of the game. David Peralta with his first bomb of the year comes to the opposite field.
He hit 5 in spring training. Just enough right in the front row. And there's number 1 for David.
Watchman and Mike Napoli.
Wow.
It's been a while. 15 years. Big swing and a drive off the bat of Jared Walsh. Get going. First handle homer of the year.
Boy, Walsh, what a swing on that one. If you're going to get a good hack against Justin Verlander, you've got to be aggressive. Hope you get one of those heaters early. And he was ready. A long way out, right center. Giving out 3 RBIs with a home run to start the season, swinging the bat. Challenge him, fastball, hard to the plate. Castro knew it. That's the reaction you get as a catcher. Same thing, Verlander. Dropping the glove, drop the head, thinking, uh-oh.
A little bit more to left-handed batters. Trout with a swing and a drive to left center field. Get going. Get going and gone! Oh, the way he was swinging the bat tonight, he was due, baby.
I'm thinking that rock pile's in jeopardy out there. That ball got crushed against a rock pile in center field. 108.8 mph exit velocity and some serious distance for Trout. Wow, was that mammoth.
Stanek knew it, Trout knew it, Castro knew it. As soon as that ball was struck, it was 2-0.
High fly ball, right center field. Harper's back near the wall, and that baby is gone. Billy McKinney.
First home run of the season from
Billy McKinney on a 1-2 count off a left-hander. How about it? Well, you hang him, Billy Mack will bang him. That's exactly what happened. Just a little spinner mixed in the middle. Billy Mack throws the head. Bang-a-rang, Kite.
All right, so Trevino's ready to go. Segura sends one in the air to right center field. Pache's going back. It is gone! Opposite field home run to begin the inning. Phillies are on the board. It's a 4-1 game. Second home run for Segura.
Well, everything's good about that. First ball, fastball. Segura gave it a ride to right center. Just boom, ball a little bit up, got a little top hand on it, John.
Yeah, he did get on top of that one. That, I mean, that just shows you too for the power that he was.
And a long one, high and deep to right center, gone! Home run for Lau.
Brandon Lau hit 39 last year. His first hit this year is a blast to right center. A two-run shot. Here it is.
Well, listen, I know there's a new sound system here at Tropicana Field, and it sounded like that bat was mic'd up because that contact was loud. No doubter.
Lifted to left field. Meadows going back at the fence. He leaps and he couldn't haul it in. A home run for Andrew Vaughn. A 3-run blast. Vaughn's second homer of the year. And Chicago has opened it up. 4 runs in the inning.
See a hanging breaking ball there, and this guy got some pop. Vaughn does. And Austin Meadows, did that tick the glove? Just missed it.
Stevenson to left. Yep. Tyler Stevenson connects to the Reds bullpen. On the return to his hometown, a home run for Stevenson. 6-1 Reds.
Well, you talk about a guy as a second-year player. It just seems like he's been around for 10 years. He's so calm.
The 5th inning.
As this ball is cracked toward right field. That ball is up. That ball is deep. That ball is off the top of the wall and gone. Travis d'Arnaud doesn't waste any time. First homer allowed by Hunter Green. Braves get that run back. It's now 6-2.
Now you throw it that hard, all you got to do is get the bat head out on it, and that's what Travis d'Arnaud did. It's a smart move. The way the ball flies here to right field.
Wilson standing in.
This ball hammered center. Senzel on the run. Still going. Goodbye. He is going to trot around the bases. First Atlanta homer for Matt Olson.
Well, he hit 39 of those last year, so he needs to go in there and tell him, if you hit him like that, Chip, you ain't got to run the bases. Well, there you go. 3rd time that Matt's seen him now. You remember, blew up by him the first time, struck out, and now this time.
Love it.
12 times up.
1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a drive hit well to deep left center field. On the run and way back there may go, and it is gone. Goodbye. Bang! Zoom goes the boomstick with his first home run in a Nationals uniform.
Against Derek Fitty.
Francisco hits one deep toward the corner, headed toward the wall, and it's out of here. Lindor with his first home run of the year to tie the game. Francisco Lindor leading off the 4th inning, and the Mets, who've been getting their offense started in the middle innings, get it cranked up again. It's 1-1.
George 2 for 8 so far. Bichette, Guerrero behind him.
Springer with a drive to deep left field. And the Blue Jays have the early lead on his first home run of the season.
Second game in a row that the Blue Jays have scored in the first inning, and you're going to see a lot of that this season. And once again, they break out the home run coat.
Move into scoring position for Matt Chapman.
Pitch count climbing for Howard.
Chapman drills one deep left center. Gone! And what a way to pick up your first base hit as a Blue Jay.
That'll be a great feeling right there as SP presents the jacket for the first time to Matt Chapman.
Everybody in the dugout knew it right away, and who's first over the railing, as always, the mayor, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and then it really got going when he got back.
Here's Nick Solak getting his first at bat of the season. Anytime in left field, and he hits this ball in the air, deep out to right. That one carrying well. It is gone! So Nick Solak in his first at bat of the season goes the other way for a home run, and the Rangers are on the board. Well, that is a big swing, especially just to be able to answer the 4 runs
this afternoon. To left field and deep. And gone!
Just enough. Snuck it into the bullpen for his second home run on the season.
And the Blue Jays, 3 home runs already.
They're going to start getting on Vladdy pretty soon if he doesn't get to put on that jacket.
Oh, yeah. What, you got no power?
Well, Buck, I think he's going to put the jacket on. I guess he got in the gym. Holy smokes, did he hit that one.
117 miles an hour off the bat on a bullet to the WestJet flight deck. Welcome to the club, Vladdy.
What a shot off the bat of Guerrero for his first time.
1-2. And that ball smoked down the left field line. That could be trouble. It is gone! Just kept it fair. A 2-run shot by Jonah Heim. And the Rangers stretch it out in the 7th inning. It's 11-6. Miller with a big swing. That ball hit well. Deep to center field. Gone! Another Rangers blast. And it's 12-6. And it's all working this afternoon.
Again, the runners will be off. The payoff pitch hit high, hit deep, left field. Benintendi, he's out of room. It's out of here. A grand slam for Oscar Mercado. And the Guardians have erupted for 6 in
the pitch swung on and ripped deep right down the line. Gone. Jose Ramirez with his first home run. A laser down the right field line. And Jose with a homer double single and 3 RBIs. And Cleveland now leads it 15-2.
Buxton will lead things off, a 2-run home run for him.
Down the left field line and deep. Gone again. Home runs in back-to-back at-bats for Byron Buxton.
Well, he's doing his part to try and wake everybody up. Big swing, as you said in yesterday's ball game. Big swing to get this thing going after a terrific defensive play to end the last half of the inning. And that'll get everybody on their feet in the dugout, everybody in the stands on their
right here.
And a pitch, a swing and a drive, left field and deep. Back it goes, deep it goes. Grand slam for Sanchez. Third deck grand slam for Gary Sanchez. And the Twins post a high 5 here in the opening inning. It's a 5-0 Twins lead.
See that catcher's glove going towards the middle of the plate, going higher than that intended target. And
well, if you want to come to target field, maybe.
Well, I guess my question is, can he do it 3 at-bats in a row?
Deep to the left field corner again. Home run! 3 straight for Byron Buxton.
Unbelievable. 3 straight at bats, 3 home runs. Byron Buxton, amazing. 6-0 Twins in the second.
His 8th inning home run yesterday wasn't enough, so he starts today with back-to-back home runs.
It's just that. It's that shortness, that almost the exact same turn at first. The fist bump.
Mitch Haniger. 2 outs, 2 on. Mariners trail. The pitch. Swing, and he hammers this out to left field. Line drive, scalding, home run, and the Mariners check right back into this ball game. Mitch Haniger, a double earlier, and now a home run. His 2nd of the season, and Mitch Haniger brings the Mariners within 3.
For his first hit. A high fly, right field and deep. And Kepler has number 1.
Well, that's a good way to answer after Seattle put up 4 in the last half, and he knew it right off the bat. And this team's.
You see it his first time up. And that ball's hit high in the air. Right field might have a chance. Get up. Gone. Polanco. His second hit. First homer of the year. 8-4 Minnesota.
If you're trying to go up in the zone and you miss below, that's belt high. Right where a hitter likes it.
Twins at bat, hitless since. There's his first as a Twin. Again into the 3rd deck.
A hanging breaking ball, and Correa didn't miss it. 6 homer for the Twins hit today. 9-4 Minnesota.
And that's how a batter gets some payback. You get crushed away from the plate, into the hands, uncomfortable. You hang in there to get one to your liking, and Correa finds.
Here is Arenado as a home run. He's driven in 5 so far. The 2-2. Arenado down the left field line. It is gone. His 2nd home run in 22. He jumped on it. A line shot. The Cardinals are rolling.
And he's swinging the bat good right now. Is there a better complete player on the field today than this guy right now, offensively and defensively, the first 3 games?
Fly ball to deep left field. Back is O'Neill to the wall, and grand salami time. Clear the deck with a Chavis cannonball. Michael Chavis hits a grand slam, and the first Pirate home run of 2022 clears the bases.
Here it comes. He's ready to hit. Look at that pitch. Up above the belt, maybe the letters. No doubt.
Suzuki drives one in the air. Deep left center. Get out. The tape measure. Long gone. Cubs lead 3-0. Seiya Suzuki with his first big league home run.
Drink that in, folks. What a weekend it has been for Suzuki.
Wow. 412 feet to left center, no doubt about it.
That was an impressive swing of the bat. I mean, you watch a video of the home runs he hit in Japan last year. I mean,
they're in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Adames a blast to deep left center. Willie has gone deep here at Wrigley. His first home run of the season, and that was a no-doubter.
Yep, a 2-seamer, and Willie Adames with the first big fly for the Brewers. Right down the middle of the plate, and Willie Adames did not miss it. A no-doubter to left center. Wow.
Finally something for the Brewers faithful. And that one's hit high and deep to right. Suzuki back. Grown man home run by Rowdy Tellez, and the Brewers have the lead. First one of the season for Rowdy, and that was no cheapie.
Brewers able to do it in the 6th, and Rowdy Tellez gives the Brewers a lead.
2-0 to Brasso. Fly ball deep left center. Brasso, has he done it? Yes! Mike Brasso has untied this game with a pinch hit solo homer.
There you go. Boy, he showed some pretty good power in spring training. Got one up in that breeze, and the Brewers have their lead coming up.
2-1 drill down the left field line. If it's fair, it's a homer. It is gone. A shot to left field for C.J. Cron. His first home run this year. 2 more for the Rockies. 5-0 Colorado. Ball of the year, a no-doubter down the left field line. That was the express train to the bleachers.
That thing got out of here in a hurry.
Diaz, the pitch. And hit well down the left field line. It's got a chance to go. It's gone. A line shot to left field, just clearing the wall. The error pays off for the Rockies. They tack on 2. 9-4, they lead. He has such
support for Jack Mayfield here, and he's got some pop in the bat. 10 home runs last year.
Jack Mayfield, left field. Gooby Sandy's got some pop in his bat. Does he have enough? He does! Home run for Captain Jack Mayfield. It's 1-0 Angel.
Boy, a 2-1 count. Got the pitch he wanted. Second home run against Urquidy in his career now.
And the guy coming up is the only Padre to homer so far this season. Speaking, of course, of Jurickson Profar.
Profar hits it in the air to left field, sending Peralta back. Looking up, the San Diego Padres are on the road in Arizona, and Jurickson Profar gets his second home run of the year. It's a grand slam, and the Padres jump out to the 4-0 lead.
One swing, 4 runs. Wow, halfway up.
Second career grand slam. 3-2 pitch. And a fly ball out towards left center field. Back goes Varsho, looking up, and that ball is gone. Padres go back-to-back. The grand slam by Profar, followed up by the home run by Alfaro. It's 5-0 San Diego.
Nice, short, quick swing right there. Jorge had a great spring, swinging a hot shillelagh.
Walker gets it in the air, a fly ball, left field, and that one's going to go. They're on the board, the first this year for Christian Walker.
A nice, easy swing that time by Christian. Got a high-velocity heater at 98, right near that inside corner, and no doubter to left field.
Here's Cooper Hummel looking for his first career Major League hit. Fly ball right center. Cooper Hummel! How about that? It's gone. His first Major League hit is a home run for Cooper Hummel. How about that? Just kept carrying and carrying. Went out on the home run porch out there. High fives and big smiles for Cooper. His first big league hit is a home run.
Could be some kind of an off-speed pitch that stayed up and out over the plate. He gets that weight out on the front foot, but keeps his hands back and drives that ball out of here to deep right center field.
And that ball's driven before we continue with pitch comp to right field, and it's going to leave the yard. Home run, Bobby Dahlbeck. And Bobby Dahlbeck's first of the year puts the Red Sox back on top.
104.8 miles per hour going the other way. And you're looking at a pitch that just leaks right.
With the Guardians leading 2-1. Batter will be Oscar Mercado.
Here's a ball hit in the air, deep left field. Benintendi back. He will wave goodbye. Deep into the Cleveland bullpen. And Mercado extends the Guardians lead to 4-1. His second home run in as many days.
Watch how quick and how he pulls those hands in. Beautiful swing in his second homer.
Well hit. Deep right center field. Mercado is back. It is gone. And Benintendi hits his first home run of the year. And the Royals have 2 in the bottom of the 9th inning.
This 3-3 game will lead it off. This ball driven high and deep left center field. Get up and get out, C.J. Cron. The Rockies take a 4-3 lead. His second of the year. His second in 24 hours. 4-3 Colorado.
He went to the Cron zone. Ooh.
That was mashed.
Surprised no one, Willie Calhoun, announced as the pinch hitter here.
Oh, but he swings at that one. Deep out to right. It is gone! Calhoun is tied into the 9th.
Look at that smile from Willie Calhoun. Absolutely deserved. We mentioned the slow start to the season, but good at-bats, good contact. He told me the other day confidence was still high. It was just a matter of time. And what a time it was for Willie Calhoun to get that first hit of the season. An absolute.
Connor Joe, 2 outs, no one on. The Rockies lead it 5-4. Connor Joe launches one deep left field. And this one is gone over the yellow line. That is a home run for Connor Joe, and the Rockies have a 2-run lead. Second of the year for Joe. How big is that?
Leads it off. Red Sox have not put anyone at first base yet. Cracks that one deep. That one sails. That ball is gone. Home run,
J.D. Martinez. And he has tied the game 1-1 on the Red Sox first hit of the ball game.
Talk about me some more with some home run power, and he asked for it. He gets rid of that no-hitter.
That is pretty good in latter stages of games a year ago.
Yeah, he's got a flair for the dramatic.
Another 2-2.
Oh, to deep left field. Javier Baez has left the building and put the Tigers in front by 2. A flair for the dramatic.
He just jumps all over this fastball that truly was out of the zone up.
How about that crack of the bat?
Seth Brown, and he hits one high and deep to right. Phillips turning around, and that baby is gone. 3-run shot for Seth Brown, his second 3-run homer in the season's first 4 games.
We've talked so much about the power potential he possesses. Want to see it unfold in the big leagues, and he's giving you a good look early on. Kind of look where this thing lands. He almost hits it off his face on the jumbotron out there.
One pitch to Pinder. The right-hander throws, and Chad hits it high in the air to right center and deep. Kiermaier back in the alley at the track. He's right to the wall. He'll turn and watch, and it's gone. And the A's have gone back-to-back. Chad Pinder, number 2 this year. 4-0 A's. And he's hit 2 already, in both to right center field.
And that doubles the amount of home runs he hit against a right-hander a year ago. So just great to see the relaxed approach at the plate, just right out over the plate. And just
Here's the pitch. And Elvis hits it to deep left, way back. Josh Lowe is back turning, and he will watch it fly. Elvis Andrus unloads with a 3-run home run. It's 8-0 in favor of the A's in the second. The A's have unloaded on the Tampa Bay Rays on this Monday night in St. Pete. Elvis, number 1 this year.
Hanging slider right out over the middle of the plate.
Noisy.
Hit very high to left field. Ramirez back, and that baby is gone. Grand slam, Noisy.
That one's hit well out toward left field. It is gone! A long 2-run home run for JT. And the Phils are within 1 here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
There's a drive left field. Get up, ball. Get out of here, and gone! George Springer with his second home run in as many days, and the Blue Jays jumped out early here in New York.
Springer rockets a 2-run shot to put the Blue Jays on top here in the 3rd.
Here's that swing again, middle in. They wanted to get it away, and he knew
Franco was next, and he hit a laser into left field last time up.
Next pitch, hit in the air to deep left field. Ozuna going back, looking up. This one is going, and it's long gone. Maikel Franco has his first home run as a National. It's a 2-run shot and a 5-run inning. The Nationals 5 and the Braves 1.
Oh my, look at that location. And the one that likes the cement mixer, Brandon Marsh, dead center field. Marsh, 3-run home run. Angels take a 3-0 lead, bottom of the 1st. First pitch swinging, first pitch mashing. Brandon Marsh getting that scouting report. Be aggressive. Hernandez likes to get ahead of the count. Marsh likes to give the Angels the lead with a 3-run home run.
When you start the season, a lot of strikeouts. He's going to hit it a long way. And Joe Hiddell, forget about it. He hit it. And he hit it a long way for a home run. His first of the year, his first knock of the year. It's 4-0 Halos. Jumping.
Jesus Sanchez with a towering shot out toward right center field. This one is long gone. Jesus Sanchez puts the Marlins on the board.
How about that? Jesus Sanchez, he had been having good at-bats the entire time in San Francisco, stayed on some lefties, and you just keep on grinding, Paul, and eventually you're going to get a pitch over the middle of the plate, and what you don't want to do is miss it. And what Jesus Sanchez doesn't do is miss it. That ball was touched. I mean, I have headphones on. I could hear that pretty loud here in the booth.
I would say that was very loud here at the Big A. A long home run for Sanchez.
See right here.
2-2 from Iglesias. Sanchez with a high drive, deep right field, and he's gone deep again.
Second home run of the ball game for Jesus Sanchez. Wasn't the changeup, JP. It was the sinker, and he deposits it into the seats.
Well, Paul, maybe he should have gone back to that changeup, but he didn't. And Jesus Sanchez does it again.
High fly ball, deep left field off the bat of Nola. It is deep, it is far, and very gone. Home run to left field, puts the Padres on top 2-1. Austin Nola takes it out of the yard in San Francisco and puts the Padres on top.
Well, is it where he wanted it? He put a good swing on that one.
Pass with 1 out and nobody on. Suarez jumps on it. A deep charge. Eugenio Suarez. His first as a Mariner is a line drive screamer, and he puts the Mariners in front 1-0.
Suarez with his first hit yesterday, it was a double. Maybe a little more relaxed now. Solid line drive to the back of the Sox pen.
Robert scalds his ball deep into right center field. Luis got him. 2-1 Sox. The first lead in this ballpark in 22.
Luis hit the daylights out of it last time. That end the third inning into a double play. This time, that slider didn't slide all that much. And
right out to right in his only at-bat in the second.
Here's a swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That one going back, and it's gone. See you later. And Seiya Suzuki to right center field shoots that out into the jet stream. His second.
He homered back in the 5th inning. That's the only run of the game.
This one drilled in the air left field, way back there, and he's done it again. Seiya Suzuki goes yard, and it is 2-0.
This guy is legit.
One of the Pirates' 5 hits. Drives this deep to right center field, and Brian Reynolds has cleared the deck with a cannonball, and he anchors down here.
1 out, left on left. Naquin has grounded out. He has walked. Naquin in the air, deep center field. Tyler Naquin ties the game off the batter's eye.
Tyler Naquin ties the game at 4 with a 2-run shot to straightaway center field.
That is in for Andres Jimenez. Swung on, hit high, hit deep to right center. Away out of here, gone. Andres Jimenez with a 2-run bomb to right center. And the Guardians have a 6-4 lead here in the ninth. And now they're loaded up for Jose Ramirez, the switch hitter batting left-handed. Deep right field, grand slam, Ramirez.
There you go.
Jose Ramirez with a 2-iron to the seats in right. It's a 6-run 9th inning.
Fabulous start. 3-2 out to deep left field. It's at the wall. Gone! Nolan has done it again. 3rd home run already. He's driven in 9. It's only the 4th game of the year. It's Albert Pujols. In the air. Out to deep left. It is gone! Welcome back, Albert. It's like you never left. Number 680. And he does it back in St. Louis. Albert Pujols, another home run here at Busch Stadium. He did it with the Angels. He did it with the Dodgers last year. And now back home, he does it again.
Terrific moment here at Busch.
The fans want a tip of the cap from number 5. There it is. A tip of the batting helmet.
Royals DH. Now he bangs one to left center field and deep, and that ball is going to be gone. Home run, Salvador Perez.
There you go, Salvi. First home run as a DH this year, and a big pick-me-up to get him on the board. Right after the Cardinals put 3 on the board.
He does go. The pitch is swung on and belted deep to center field.
Go ball!
And that ball is going to be a goner. Michael A. Taylor has tied the game.
So when you have a base stealer that you know he's going to run, you want to get the ball home as quickly as possible to help your catcher. And so the hitter, Taylor, knows that, and he saw the heater, and he saw him up. So both home runs this inning, and the Royals right back on the Cardinals.
Struck out looking his first time, only strikeout for Bumgarner.
Oh. That ball's launched deep to left center field. Jose Siri puts the Astros on the board with a home run. Well beyond the left center field wall. Siri hits his first of the year, and the Astros lead this game 1-0.
Thoroughly annoying Madison Bumgarner. Oh, that was beautiful.
Mad Bum's old school and Siri's new school, and they did not meet too kindly with that.
Walker sends one out of here, and we are tied. Christian Walker homers in back-to-back games, and it's 1-1. That got out of here in a hurry. It really did. Nice quick swing that time to
Brandon Belt.
Belt hits a high drive into left center field. On the move is a left fielder, and it is out of here. Belt goes the opposite way, and the Giants lead 2-0.
Giants are leading 11-2.
Hit high and deep to right field, and gone. Jack Peterson's first home run of the year comes here in the 8th inning off of Will Myers.
Yep. He's just the kind of guy that can wear out 69 miles per hour.
He's 2 for 4 in the game. There's a smash. If it's fair, it's going down the left field line. It is a fair ball. Adios, pelota. And for Wilmer Flores.
For one with a walk. That ball scalded right center field and deep. Soto going back. Track wall. It's gone into the bullpen.
No idea either with that wind. The way it's knocking balls down to right center. He hit that right through the wind.
Ready and fires. Swing and a ball drilled in the air out to center. Reynolds going back and forget it. Out of here. A no-doubter to center field. Wilson Contreras, and the Cubs on the board 1-0. Well, he keeps hitting it hard, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, he did get his mulligan because Thompson came right back with the 3-0 pitch that was very similar, the 3-1 pitch very similar to the 3-0 fastball. Challenge heater, 453 feet. My.
Just to the left of dead center, Wilson Contreras gives the Cubs a 1-0 lead with a booming home run.
That is big-time power, folks. Straightaway center field. That.
Fly ball to right, deep to right field, and clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Ben Gamble, a 3-run homer, his first, and the Pirates take a 3-1 lead. Lifted it over the Clemente wall.
Oh, he fired up too. That was way back. Good 4 or 5 rows. I don't think Suzuki hardly moved.
To the mound his first time up. Now the pitch. Swung on, blasted high and deep to left. Aquino's back, track wall, gone! Owen Miller continues his power surge. A solo blast to left.
Now Jose Ramirez with the infield in. Drives one deep right center field, and she is gone. Jose's second home run in as many days. He has driven in 3 here this afternoon, and the Guardians' lead is now 5-0.
Now, how rare was that? He went opposite. Right center field for a home run. All his home runs, I believe, last year were pulled. I don't think he left the yard.
Boy, that was a pretty swing.
Swung on, and that's launched. High and deep to left. Forget it. Home run Mercado.
He keeps the streak going. 5 hits on the season. All for extra bases. That's his 3rd home run, and it is now 6-0.
Well hit to right. Jake Fraley goes deep and gets the Reds on the board. His first big fly with Cincinnati.
Well, that was a no-doubter. Yes, you can smile when you hit him like that.
One of those high, long, majestic home runs. He got an elevated fastball, and he...
Swung on, hammered. Deep right center field. This ball's got a chance. It is gone! The second home run in the game for Owen Miller. The fourth for the Guardians. And Cleveland now with a 7-1 lead.
Stevenson to right center field. Mercado skips over. Tyler Stevenson goes deep to right center. Two-run job.
Back to the right side for Nimmo here.
Slams one to deep right center field. Back toward the wall, and that ball is out of here. Brandon Nimmo, for the second straight day, provides the first run of the game with a home run. Second home run for Nimmo.
For two of the runs.
2-2, swung on it high in the air to right center. Fierland going back at the track at the wall. There's 3 runs, a 3-run homer for Pete Alonso. And the Mets have opened up an 8-1 lead. That's why you don't bother sending the runner from first. Let Pete swing the bat. Alonso has now driven in 5 runs today. That's his 3rd hit.
Last night 5 straight sliders he saw.
Harper hits one down the left field line, angling toward the corner. Canna's on the run. It is gone. It's a home run for Bryce the opposite way. Home run number 1 of the year. It's now a 9-6 game.
Batting third, driving one to deep left field, and that ball is gone. Jonathan Scope welcomes Nathan Eovaldi to Comerica Park with a solo homer in the first.
Well, to me, it looked like a curveball he might have been looking for because he got absolutely all of it. A big-time buggy whip for Jonathan to put the boys out in front early.
And that one's going to be flying into left field. Well struck. Meadows is back at the wall, leaping. That is out of here. Home run for Kike. Just kept carrying and carrying, and he has tied the ball game. And this is the thing about Kike Hernandez. When he starts to roll, look out.
That's a cutter that he got the barrel to. Obviously got enough of it.
To Akil Baddoo.
There's
a bullet to right field. That ball is gone. Akil Baddoo with his first home run of the season. And Detroit is on the board here in the 5th to make it 7.
The 1-0, swinging a fly ball, left field. Watch it fly. Gone. Spencer Torkelson with a bomb to left. Home run number 1. And the Tigers cut the Red Sox lead to 5, 9-4.
Well, everybody knew it was going to come with tremendous power in that bat. Guy looked like a high fastball inner half of the plate. And like Dan said, he did not miss it. What a blast. Big time buggy whip by that young man. He knew it was coming, and there it is.
Cody Bellinger turns this ball around, right center field and deep. It is off the very top of the wall. No signal yet. There it is. It's a home run. First of the season for Cody Bellinger.
Pretty good day in Dodgerland right now, huh? Man, oh man. He's going to get a good night of sleep tonight.
Now Gavin Lux unloads on a ball. How far does it go? Home run, Gavin Lux. They go back-to-back on back-to-back pitches. And the perfect day in Dodgerland continues. First of the season for Gavin Lux. Dodgers 5, Twins nothing. He knew it. Barnes now to deep left field. Austin Barnes makes it 3. Back-to-back-to-back. Perfect day in Minneapolis.
I tell you, Barnes, he said he was going to go home as a team leader in home runs. And that he is.
Max Muncy.
Turns this one around. Deep right field. Muncy snapping the frustration with a 4th Dodger home run over the last 2 innings. His first of 2022 is a high arcing job, and the Dodgers lead at 7.
Sean Murphy. High and deep right center field. Kiermaier's back. Kiermaier's not going to get it, and that baby is gone.
Sean Murphy has just hit a 3-run home run, and Oakland has taken a 3-0 lead here in the 3rd.
Murph just about dropped a line in the Ray take out there.
Josh Lowe, middle part of the order. See what the Rays can do here.
That's a shot deep to right. That baby's going to get out of here. Home run off the bat of G-Man Choi. G-Man Choi unloads his 2nd home run of the young season.
The slider doesn't do a whole lot, and when you are seeing the ball as well as G-Man Choi.
Garrett Cole. Bringing a drive deep to center field. Hicks on the run, out the track, at the wall, and
that is gone. That ball looked like it went over the fence. And Vladdy is going to go to second base, and Vladdy thinks it went over the fence as well. Hicks looked like he got his glove on it, but I think it hit something in the back of the fence and then came back in the ballpark. And if that's the case, that's a home run. It looks like they're going to have a review.
After a review, the call on the field is confirmed. It is a home run.
So the Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. swinging a drive. Deep left field. Get up, ball. Get out of here. And gone. Vladdy Guerrero. You can step on my hand, but it's not going to hold me back.
And in franchise history, nobody has hit more home runs in 350 games than Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 75 home runs for Vladdy.
Start of the year, cruising along here tonight.
Driven deep to right field. There it goes. See ya. A long home run for Rizzo. Yankees on the board. It's 3-1 Toronto.
Home run wise, Anthony Rizzo off to a good start. His third.
Deep to left. There it goes. Back to back. See ya. The first home run for Judge in 2022. Blue Jays 3, Yankees 2.
Well, things change quick here with the Bombers when they start bombing, and Rizzo, and all of a sudden you don't even get a word out.
27th of April last year against the Nationals. And Vladdy has done it again. Way back into the second deck. Have a night, Vladdy.
How can this night get any better, any bigger, any more special?
Torres hits one to right center field, and that ball is gone. A home run. Torres the other way, and it's 6-4 Blue Jays.
Another monkey off the back. First one.
Scattered crowd throughout the park. Here's the pitch. Swung on and belted deep to left field. Jimenez going back, looking up, and goodbye baseball. Ty France with his first home run of the season. Straight away to left field, and the Mariners jump out to a 1-0 lead over the White Sox here in the first. Ty jumping on an 0-1 pitch from Dallas Keuchel, and he put it into orbit. 1-0 Mariners.
Where Loy starts hitting the ball in the air.
That ball is demolished. This game is tied whenever it comes down. That is one large raindrop that keeps on rolling.
Well, I thought it was going to be soon. I wasn't sure it was going to be that soon. And he got every bit of that. They have come out with a terrific game plan against Robbie Ray. And he's faced 5 guys. Anderson, who had the only other hit the ball the softest out of all of them. And Aloy just takes him into the game. You figure you want to take doubles away.
Tim to right field. Haniger back at the track. Bring him home. You can take doubles away. You can't take that away. It's 5-3.
All night long, Ray has stayed inside to Tim Anderson. At that time, he got one away, and Tim does what he does best, which is go the opposite way. Well, he's held Luis Robert pretty well in check tonight.
Robert squares this one up. Right center. Back to back. T.A. and Luis. And that 4th time's a charm.
You can only hold him down for a bit. He got a pitch away. Shows you how strong he is. Hitting his 2nd home run in as many nights. His 3rd driven in. And it's a 3-run.